Hello guys, welcome back to another Monster Hunter Wilds video. Here's Prince. I just wanted to tackle upon the fact that I haven't been streaming or making videos a lot lately. Actually, it's been like a few months. Uh, the reason is pretty much simple. I just had too much stuff to do, having a job and stuff to do at home. But also, uh, I wasn't able to do any of this very easily because I had a problem with my PC storage, and now it's been fixed, obviously. But I lost a bunch of stuff that I was using for like editing videos or images and whatnot. So, but now I'm working on it. Monster Hunter Wilds is just tomorrow, so let's just see what I haven't talked about these months. Well, obviously we have the launch trailer here that I'm just gonna play right now without volume. Um, well, it's pretty much a launch trailer you could expect. It does feature all the monsters revealed so far, minus Blangonga, which has been in the Japanese version of the video. And we see pretty much everything. At the end of this video, we also see Mizutsune, which is the first free title update monster. And as you can see, there's a lot of monsters I haven't talked about, but we're not going to be uh, talking about this too much. There was one trailer before this, like actually a couple of days before this, which showcased the Ice Short Cliffs, which is the new locale that we were expecting. We were kind of expecting a ice locale, although it's very different from what I imagined and hoped for. I was hoping for something that was more. I was looking more like the snowy mountains from older gen. The reason for this is not just because of nostalgia, but the snowy mountains is a perfect example of a locale that will look very good in wilds because in that map you have the lower zones of the mountain, which are very green, very cool, uh, actually very cool looking, very pleasing to watch. And as you go up, you start seeing the more icy and snowy part of the map because you're basically climbing a mountain essentially. And with Wilds, they certainly could have nailed that very well because of the climactic changes with the states of the environment, etc. They could have easily made a plenty period where everything is very green, very colorful, etc. And when there's like the I forgot how it's called. It's um, it's basically when everything goes like becomes worse. The inclemency, I believe, it's that how it's called. But anyway, essentially the version of the Sentai that you have in the Windward Plains. It's probably gonna be a blizzard of some kind in that map that we just got, and it could have easily been essentially like this. It would have been very beautiful. But anyway, we saw the Aster Cliffs, and one of the things that makes it unique, it's certainly the fact that well, we got um, these stones, these floating stones, are probably gonna be important for the lore, and I'm gonna touch upon that later as well. Um, but yeah, that's essentially what we got. And then we got a bunch of live gameplay, especially from IGN, that showcased and spoiled some monsters. For example, one of them, you can see it in this launch trailer. It's Gravios. They showcase its live gameplay. I did not watch these videos. It was like Gravios, Ron Popolo, and Ajar Khan. I did not watch them because I think it's no use. The game it's out tomorrow. I didn't want to spoil myself too much. I want to experience something myself. And the thing is, unfortunately, the Monster Hunter team did not learn from this at all. They constantly wanna reveal as much content as they can, and uh, I believe I believe people are gonna pre-order the game with a bunch of trailers like this one, for example, and you don't need to show that much gameplay. Of course, you need to show some. You need to show the improvement of the optimization. You need to show the mechanics and whatnot, but you don't need to show every single thing, man. But it is what it is. They also showcased a few days ago the arena, and they also talked in that video. They also talked about the end game loop and content. I did not watch that either because again, why spoil yourself right now? Um, the inclusion of Blangonga and some of these monsters like Gravios or Magala, and the first title update being Mizutsune, kind of confirms the leaks that were revealed and that I talked about in one of my previous videos. So if you haven't watched any leak, I suggest you don't do this one day before the game comes out, because you could potentially be spoiling yourself through actual true stuff. Um, Besides uh, these videos, this information seems to be looking amazing. And another thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that, well, obviously I didn't mention this, but we can see a very bluish, weird Rathalos, and we can see Arcbuild also portraying the same pattern that Rathalos was having. So they're probably related. And but I wanted to talk about the review that are coming out from the content creators that have been given a copy of Monster Hunter Wilds um, as a early access, basically. And most of them have actually completed the game. So what they say is not based upon just a low rank experience. And most of these reviews are very positive. They talk about how the environment looks amazing, the world building, etc. They say obviously that the low rank is easy. I think nobody was expecting low rank to be hard, but the thing that is being talked about these days in social media, etc., is that most of them say that high rank in end game is not hard enough, and that concerns me too. Um, a lot of people say that essentially this is just a base game. It was always like this. World Bay was easy too. Rise Base was easy too, etc., etc. That we need to wait for the expansion to have hard stuff, but that's first of all, that wasn't the case. That was not the case for past Monster Hunter, old gen Monster Hunter, and that's why a lot of veterans would prefer to have some challenges in the base game too. But second of all, they are talking as if Iceborne and Sunbreak were hard, but they were not. Like Iceborne, for example, had Rajang title update, and then it started to get some harder stuff like Fear Zhang, Raging Brachiosaurus, and finally it got into a very big wall, which were Alatreon, Fatalis, and Arc Tempered Volcano. But to say just wait for the expansion, it's not true. The expansion in itself wasn't even hard. Sunbreak, for example, wasn't even hard in the title updates. The only hard things were the special investigations, but you had to grind for so long that probably, I would say, like 70% of the community did not even experience that, because of how, honestly, repetitive it was, the grind. Not saying it's bad. For those that really love the game to its roots, they would that would probably be fun for them, very fun. But the expansion itself is not that hard. Sunbreak didn't even have a Fatalis moment, because Amatsuga Matsuchi was actually very easy. The only hard, I want to say, like, not even that much, was Primordial Malzeno. But even then, again, wasn't even that hard. So I would love if they take the feedback of these reviews and decide to tweak the numbers a little bit, because for what I heard, the game in itself, the way it's structured, can be hard. So I think it's just a number problem. Like, maybe they don't deal enough damage, or they have low HP, etc. Maybe they trip too much, like the Apexes were doing in Monster Hunter Rise, that they were tripping so many times. If you hit the head, they would just fall over and it's free damage. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. But I hope they tweak it. They have been taking the feedback and answer the community. So I hope they fix this, because this game looks like it could be, and this is also what the review said, it looks like it could be the best Monster Hunter experience ever. And I love this franchise, so I hope they make it the best Monster Hunter. But this being said, tomorrow's the great day, and I'll be trying to stream the game. I hope my PC will not implode from too much heat, since it's already having a little bit of a heat problem when it comes to to just running the game. So I hope it's gonna be able to stream it, and I hope I will be able to be more present with my videos and streams. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully tomorrow on stream, and have a nice day. Bye bye.